This lesson is going to show you how to import questions into the test module in two different ways. So I'm going to start off with a list of questions. So you can see here I've got a document that I've got three questions that are multiple choice with one answer. And then I've got two questions down here that are multiple answers. So I want to now import those into a course. And I'm going to import them into this course right here. So I've got some questions, so we can add some more. So now there are a couple ways you can do this. I'm going to start off with the import questions. In this one, we're going to start off with an Aiken format, and we're just going to copy and paste those questions that we had earlier. So I'm going to go with, just to start off here, the multiple choice. I have those, and I can copy those as is, and then I can just paste them right here. Now, when you take a look at them, they have to be in this Aiken format, so be sure and check the example, which is they look exactly like this. And you can tell if they're going to work when you hit preview. Does this look like the question should be? And the answer is yes, this is what they look like. And so when you do this, you can import them as a whole. Now this is a really good option. So here I have these three here. If you can import 20, 25 at a time, the one thing it will not do is it will not tie to an actual objective. You will have to go in, if you want to tie a question to an objective, you'll have to go in and add that in separately. So that is one negative, but if you have a lot of them all at once that you want to enter into it, that is a great option. Now here's the other option of way to do it, is going through the generate questions. And this one now ties back to your objective automatically. So let's do this one, and we're going to say generate these questions exactly. And I'm going to enter. There's the exact same questions, and I just put them in this way. I'm going to say now what objective. Okay, here's an objective that I want to use. These are multiple choice, and I'm going to generate. Now when it does, and we accept these, then we're going to see that it automatically connects to whatever sub-objectives you have put in that objective. All right, I'm going to select all. We see these three right here. We're going to come in, and we're going to come here, and we're going to see that it automatically has already connected to the sub-objective. So this becomes a really good way to enter in ones that you know that you want to enter and tie to an objective. Two things that are really helpful. One, you can generate about 5 or 6 of these at a time. Otherwise, it can overwhelm the AI, internal AI. The other thing is that you can generate these in other languages. So you can write the prompt, generate these exactly, and then copy paste those that are in a different language like Vietnamese or Russian or Albanian, whatever. And the same thing, as long as you're tying it to the objective, it'll all come in nice and smooth and really pretty. Now what you can also do with this is you can see here you have your multiple choice and your multiple answer. I'm going to deal with these next two in another way. I want to show you how to enter multiple answer. So let's go back here to our document. And we saw that we had two other multiple answer ones. So I'm going to copy paste those again. We're going to come right back here, and I'm going to say generate these. I've got them in here. Again, these are with the same objective, but I'm going to mark that they're multiple answer. And I'm going to ask it to generate those. And there you can see it says multiple answers. It's got these different ones. Let's accept it. And again, we can come in here and we can see that it is tied to your objective. So when you now look at your test, you can see here it's got multiple choice, here it's got multiple answer, and some of these already have the objective to them, but some of them may not if you use the import questions. So those are just two different ways. And by the way, you can import questions, a mass import of questions in other languages as well. So as long as it's in the right format, it will take these just fine. So that gives you some idea of how to use those areas in the test module, and we will come back and talk about the other types later.